Alright, hi everyone, welcome to Aria's variety show, the new variety show that I'm trying. Alright, so today we're going to be ranting about my absolute favorite ghost type Pokemon. They're the most spoopy and scary and silly Pokemon in the whole franchise, and I love them, so let's talk about them. There are going to be Pokemon Legends ZA spoilers, so just beware. Okay, straight into the spoilers. We have Chandelure, the evil menace. It's kind of just like a spooky spook menace. I love Chandelure. Imagine you took a chandelier and then made it alive and made it haunted and made it on fire. That's amazing. It is just like an inanimate object, which is a menace. And then it got a mega in Pokemon Legends ZA, which it's an amazing mega. It's like all they needed to do is make it double tiered, and that crown is beautiful. And like the fact that it keeps one of its eyes open so that it can link into the afterlife, that's awesome. I'm just imagining like Chandelure like always like looking into the afterlife and seeing like hatred and stuff like that. I don't know, I just love it. And the dex entries are so insane. So, Pokemon has like this loose sort of afterlife, and like what Chandelure does is just like ruins that chance for you. So like either your spirit is like completely burned up and there's nothing left, or you know your spirit is like wandering the world forever, no afterlife. It's kind of crazy, but look how pretty it is. You have to love Chandelure. And then now we have like the Halloween girly, also known as Gorgeist. It's another spooky spook Halloween spooky spook. And I really like the fact that it comes in all these different sizes. Um, you know, and then the sizes they do different things. Like the small Gorgeists, they pretend to be children to fool adults into like going into the afterlife. And then the large Gorgeists pretend to be adults to steal children into the afterlife. And then the really big Gorgeists, they just drag anyone off to the afterlife because they're that big. And like, look at that hair, and look at the like face on top, and then look at the face here. It's so cute, and it's such a menace. I love ghost type Pokemon. And then we have like probably the edgiest Pokemon in existence, Hisuian Zoroark, which, you know what? It's cool. I think it's cool. And like that typing, normal ghost, that's like probably some of the coolest typing you've ever seen. Like we've been waiting for that for so long. And then Crasola is basically just our sins alive. I'm Australian, so if we keep neglecting our Great Barrier Reef, then this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. I really like that like bleached out coral sort of ghost vibe. This is what happens when you don't take care of the environment. And I also really like that like pale white color palette for like ghost type Pokemon. And then yeah, both of them do that really well. They're just very pretty Pokemon. I feel like ghost types are some of the prettiest Pokemon. Speaking of that, we have the moon deity, Lunala. She's just your average moon deity. She's so pretty. And like, have you seen Moongeist Beam? Look at the way that like she attacks and like um becomes a circle to annihilate you. That's awesome. Like Lunala is like the true evolution of Cosmog. You gotta love it. It's so fun. And then you have the canonically insecure trans woman, Mimikyu, you know. She's me for real. And I don't know, I just feel so bad for this Pokemon like all the time. Like it's so like it's so scared to like reveal itself to others, and like you know people are mean to it. Its like neck is broken, and like it's trying its best to fix it, and then like it looks in the mirror and it's crying and it's sad and it just wants to hide, and it's like, oh, poor baby. I feel like we need to be nice to Mimikyu. She deserves better. And then you just have this quiet tree girl, Decidueye. Um, she was my first partner for when I played Ultra Sun. I really liked playing through Ultra Sun with her. She basically has like three types, you know, because like you have um, like grass and flying until you get to grass and ghost, but then you still have like brave bird and other flying type moves. So basically, you have three types, and I just kind of like the fact that it's like sort of this cool, watchful archer, but then also it's evolved from like Rowlet, so you know it's gonna panic if it's caught by surprise or something like that. But when it like locks in, you know, when it like tightens its hoodie and gets ready to shoot arrows, it can be so accurate. I just think that sort of dichotomy is cool, and I think it's like just such a fun Pokemon. Anyways, so um, here's just like sort of a loose tier list or I don't know gender alignment of like all the ghost Pokemon that I like. I feel like the ghost Pokemon I like personally are generally very NB. You know, Decidueye is like super NB. It's just sort of those like masked android vibes, which is fun. And then you have like Mimikyu, and then you have like its pronouns, Chandelier, which is fun. And then you have like the more femme Pokemon, you know, like Gorgeist with that hair, and then like Lunala, which is just the moon deity. It's fun. Ghost type Pokemon are really fun. So yeah, those were my favorite ghost types. Hope you enjoyed, and thanks for listening to Aria's Variety Show. See you.